Round one in the books. Welcome into the Smokers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Z here with Andy and Coop.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And what a week it was.
Good week. Fun week.
Depends on who you were.
Yeah. If you're one of the premier running backs, not so good. If you're one of the obscure quarterbacks, pretty good.
You got Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. He had a good game.
Yeah, or Darnold and Goff.
Darnold, he only had like a touchdown.
Goff and who was it?
Oh, Goff and Amon Ra together scored like 85. Oh,
Goff killed me. Who else had the big game? Well, we'll get into it.
For quarterbacks?
Yeah. But Rodgers had a huge one for him, at least.
Yeah, he had a big game.
I don't know off the top of my head. Let me just look through.
I know who didn't at running back, and it was Saquon and Derrick Henry. I lost.
Nope. I had an underdog. Ray Davis scored more points for me than Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, it was sad. They both had not quite their worst game for Barkley, but pretty close, and the worst game of the year for Henry. First time he was under 10 all year in the playoffs.
I'll tell you a quarterback who did not have a good game, and that was Stafford.
Or yeah,
That whole game sucked.
yeah.
Both
Purdy.
quarterbacks. Purdy had a absolute trash
Cousins
game.
did so bad that we'll talk about him in the news segment.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy week.
We'll get into a little bit more of kind of some of that.
Yeah, we'll talk week one or round one, preview round two. We're going to talk our quarterbacks, our startup quarterbacks from the beginning of the season, see how they changed. Maybe look at our risers and fallers. I have that pulled up. Yeah, a few things we can look at. But we'll do the news first with Coop.
Who dares enter the sacred and awesome presence of the everlasting know-it-all?
All right. So starting off, the best news probably that I've heard all week. I mean, it's been a long week. But Kirk Cousins got benched. And Michael Penix will now be the starter.
My 4th round pick and a bunch of rookie drafts. Hope it works.
Me too. I just hope.
I know you guys are talking about that too, like a couple hours in the fucking group chat. Oh yeah, I got all these shares, and then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, boop.
The other big news really was David Montgomery's probably done for the year.
Oh, he is done.
He is done for the year.
Yeah, did they officially announce it?
Oh no.
Yep. Have they said anything? Well, I'll wait for you. Yeah, Montgomery's out for the year.
I didn't
Maybe
really have
think of another one, too.
anybody else.
Kamara. Some kind of a groin thing.
Missed that.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick.
Oh yeah, that's why you got taken out of the game. And then they signed somebody today.
Oh yeah, then they signed Clyde Edwards-Helaire today.
Yeah, they
Oh
did.
shit, really?
After Kansas City cut him. You know, that was probably something where he's like, hey, can you guys cut me so I can go? He's going to go back to New Orleans where he has a chance to play.
I'm trying to find something on him.
Who?
MRI waiting results. Yeah, so nothing really confirmed either way for Kamara, but I mean, pay attention. They got nothing to play for, so. Penix playing. I mean, it can't really be bad for the offense considering how bad the offense has been the last month or so. I mean, at worst, it's neutral. Maybe it'll be an upgrade having a quarterback that can move a tiny bit, and that's about what he can move.
Just double check and see if I missed anything out. Maybe I was just a little too high trying to do that last night.
I didn't see any other.
For what?
Any other big
Gino.
injury?
I guess I haven't seen anything else on Gino yet.
Gino was at full practice today.
Was he?
I mean, no one was playing Denham, but he got benched for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
He did.
Yeah, we're actually talking about people that are fantasy relevant. So.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Mahomes.
He was a full participant.
Was he? I still think they
Jameis got benched.
Yeah, Jameis did get benched for Dorian Thompson.
And that's bad for the Browns offensive players.
Yeah, you're basically saying, okay, the Browns are giving up on the year.
Yeah, Jameis isn't great for NFL purposes, but for fantasy and for the weapons around him, he's pretty decent, and he's better than DTRs. That sucks for your Browns players, I guess.
Again, I don't know
Jerry
a lot
Jeudy.
of people. Yeah, that's maybe Njoku.
Maybe if he's healthy.
Those are about the only two players. I mean, you're definitely not playing Nick Chubb at this point. So, well, he's done anyways.
He's done. Yeah. He broke his foot.
so he's done for the year.
So now Jerome Ford's a viable player. Yeah, that was another one. All right,
Drew
well-
Lock is going to be the starter again. He is going to name the starter for the week.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Added up everybody's playoff appearances in the
Ever?
in the 6 leagues that we talk about, plus the All Flex league that I'll talk about tonight. I didn't have the other two. So 7 leagues. The leader in playoff appearances this year, tied for it, Brandon and Coop. Both made 5 playoffs.
How many are there now?
Brandon's already lost 2 of them. Him, Matt, and Wade have all lost 2, only topped by Fish losing all 3 of his. That's rough. People who are still alive. We've got Coop at 4. We've got Andy, Ryan, Brandon, and me all at 3. And we got Aaron and Matt still with 2 chances, and then a bunch of people with 1. Michelle, Love Hurts, Jarvis,
Oh, he is in there. I was just thinking about
Tommy,
that.
Relax, Damien, Shane, Wade, and Florida Bills.
All right, he didn't make any of the top 6 ones. The main 6.
Who's that?
Jarvis. He didn't make any of it. Well, he made them, but he lost.
Yeah, because
No.
this is wrong. I still have 5 chances. I had a total though of 6. Because of
Well, yeah,
roundhouse.
because you're the roundhouse. Like I
Well,
said,
yeah,
I
you
didn't
wanna
have
count that,
access
I
to
can-
any of the playoffs for
You
that
got one to
one.
mine, and I got chance at 5 then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
'cause
have
that'll
access
actually,
to those ones.
'cause I
But
think that'll bump up Michelle
us
too as well.
podcast. Oh yeah, I guess that would affect that because there's Damien, there's Fit.
There's a few people in it. Yeah.
I think that's about it outside of the norm.
Yeah.
Oh,
The rest of
T
them-
Struck and Cole Billy, I know aren't in any of our other
That's
ones.
what I'm
but-
saying. Everybody else either works or like Tanner and Donk. That's Joe's
Josh,
brother. Yeah.
so week 1 was also, or week 15 was also the first playoff week for Best Buy leagues. Yes.
Best
Best
Ball.
Ball
leagues. Jeez.
Hold on, just here. Take another sip of that.
Is that coffee or what you got in there?
I have no idea.
All right, shut it off. Let's just start over.
Somebody spiked my coffee.
Yeah, you.
So yeah, a pretty poor showing. I had 100 and whatever, 107, I think it was. Of these tournament things, and only advanced 10 teams into the week 15 playoffs, and out of those 10, only advanced 3 into week 16. You guys?
I don't know how many I did, but I'm still in 4, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think
Counting
I
the
got
one that I did on
3.
yours.
Yeah, that one's just the seasonal one, not a tournament one.
Well, then I'm not in that. I know for them 2 or 3.
Yeah, I had 2. I think I had 6 teams advance out of like, I think 14 or 15. And then 3. So 9. And I think I had 4 advance. Sorry. Then I lost 1 this weekend as well. So,
Will be-
but I got 3 others still advancing.
Yeah, we'll get to see if any of us make a final. It'll be kind of fun. Have a week 17 tournament to watch.
All right.
Just got to get lucky.
Somebody's got to win it.
Yeah,
Get
absolutely.
lucky and win one, and
What are they down to? Like the last 11, 15?
I think it's like
1,001.
1251.
Well, it depends on the
How many entrants and
different
stuff.
tournaments had different numbers
Well, the
of
one
people.
I'm looking at
and
is the one
different.
we tried to get into, but I didn't make it into yours, so I called it the Lone Wolf. I'm dominating.
You're in the
that one.
fast puppy. Is that
Yeah.
what you're Yeah, my team didn't advance in that one. I made it to the week 15 and lost. I advanced in the Dachshund or Dachshund.
Dachshund?
How do you say that dog name?
What one?
I don't know how to say that.
I don't know. Fast puppy.
The Chihuahua 2 and the Mini Schnauzer 6. One thing I noticed from or at least I had several Jaden Daniels teams that at least won their first pod. I still have one of him left. A lot of Baker teams. Still got one of him left. And
How about those
then I
Anthony
got a
Richardson
Stafford.
ones?
I don't know how I got a Stafford through as terrible as he did, but somehow I had a Stafford team win their pod. I guess Gibbs, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, Puka, Brian Thomas. Keenan Allen was on a bunch of my teams. And tight end didn't matter. Really does not matter who you have at tight end.
It's gross. It really is.
Even the top guys, Brock Bowers is good. Not enough of an advantage to matter. Brian Thomas was on quite a few teams. He was a good steal. I had Godwin a lot, though. That sucked.
Yeah, losing him is, I mean, it hurt. It hurts losing a solid wide receiver too like that because he's
Super
a guy
early
that
too. It wasn't like it just happened.
I have
about
Waddle.
halfway through the year.
I have Waddle on 2 of these teams
Like
that
week
advance.
It's like 5 or 6 maybe, but that's out of 18. That's
Oh.
kind of early still.
Another injury, Waddle.
Yeah,
I got
him going out early hurt.
And he
hurt a lot of
might. I
people.
don't know if he's going to play. So I've got two teams with him on it that advanced. So that could be dead spots. Be interesting. All 3 teams that advanced have just 5 running backs. They all have 8 receivers. Kind of interesting. It's a good build, I guess. 5 running backs, 8 receivers. You got to hit on your running backs. Chase Brown on 2 of them. Tajay Spears on 2 of them. Bucky on 2 of them. Those are the guys to have. Those later running backs that are hitting right now.
Yeah, that's where but you need that stud help you get through that season. So having like a Barkley or a Henry is huge.
But the one I have Bucky and Chase, I have Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
The one I have Tajay and Bucky, I have Kamara and Montgomery. And then
2 of
I
them.
have Chase Brown and Tajay Spears, and I have Kenneth Walker, who up until recently was okay.
Yeah,
And I have Tyrone Tracy, who's been pretty decent lately. But it's been Chase Brown and Tajay Spears that, at least in that last game, that carried me through. I made a whole sheet here.
of course you did. What happens? when
Well,
you
I
have
only had
extra time
10
on you?
teams. I only had 10 teams advance into the playoffs, so
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
not
make a
like you
sheet
had-
for all 100. I used bestballexplorer.com for that as far as just looking at overall.
Hmm.
And I can see exactly where I pretty well fucked up.
Anthony Richardson. That was the biggest fuck up of the year for
Well-
everybody that thought he was going to take that step forward.
I also avoided Jamar Chase. That wasn't good.
No, that was a bad idea.
I think I have one of him. Puka Nakua. Although the injury part was there, but still.
He's been hit and miss too, though. I mean, he's had a few games where he's just disappeared. Not as bad as Cooper Kupp, but I mean, he still had a few games besides the injury where he just didn't do anything.
If you look at my receivers, like my top receivers, Amari Cooper,
I think it's only
Michael Pittman, terrible. Adonai Mitchell, nothing. Brandon Ayuk, injured. Mike Evans has been okay, but also been hurt. Marvin Harrison sucked. Tolbert, I mean, he was okay for where I took him. Pearsall, basically nothing. Cortland Sutton was a stud. Neighbor's been all right. Jaden Reed's up and down. But like that's where I missed. Those are my top receivers that I have on a ton of teams, and that was a lot of misses in there. A lot of misses. Yeah, we'll study this over the off season. I'll get better.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
Or
we'll
I'll
get
just keep
better.
sinking in money, and y'all can win my money.
Well, or we just start winning money and then we can just do that full time.
That'd be sick.
Make enough to actually.
Oh, quarterbacks. My 2 quarterbacks. Anthony Richardson, big miss. Jaden Daniels, big hit. Those are my top 2 taking guys.
Be interesting to go back and see exactly kind of what their rank was from like
I can
beginning.
tell you, Jaden Daniels, I averaged taking him at 98. His current ADP is 95 at the end of the best ball drafts. So he went up a little bit, but he was roughly like round 10 when I was taking it. It felt like maybe he moved up to 8 or 9.
Yeah,
But he was
'cause
like
we
the last
figured
of those.
98 is
QB
probably
ones,
what,
so.
like round 8.
And 98 would be just into round 9.
Yeah.
That's where it averaged out. So yeah, he must have finished up probably right at the end of round 8. All right. Well, let's jump into some of these recaps. Who wants to go first?
Steelers pick'ems.
We gotta do.
Oh yeah,
pick'ems.
shit.
Fuck,
Pick'ems.
man, you
Yeah, I
can-
sucked this week.
Just
He
to start
just-
this whole podcast over,
He just
dude.
doesn't want to talk about pick'ems because he had a bad week.
I lost
I had
ground.
a fantastic week.
Yeah, y'all both got 13. I got 11. So I am now 3 down. Coop's at 155. I'm at 152. Andy's at 148.
He's only 4 away from you, bud.
Yep, closing
Right
ground.
here, I'm gonna catch both you bitches.
Yeah. We'll
Why
see. This week didn't feel like it had a whole lot of.
Potential
There's
upset.
a few. We'll start with the first one because Broncos Chargers could go either way. I got
Yeah.
Broncos.
I got Chargers.
I took the Chargers as well.
I'm going
Oh,
relapse
shit.
on here, guys. So just remember that when we're doing picks.
That's going to be a good one. 2 pretty good defenses usually.
I think after the Chargers got embarrassed at home, I think they're gonna.
Yeah, Baker lit them up.
Yeah, they did.
Texans Chiefs.
Texans.
I got Chiefs.
I got the Texans.
Is
I-
Mahomes going to sit?
I think this is the game they sit Mahomes.
We didn't talk about that either with the little ankle thing. I don't think he sits.
If they're gonna sit him a game, though,
don't care. They
this
don't
would be
look
the
good.
game because the NFL wants him for Christmas Day.
What if the Texans want to sit Mixon since they're kind of almost locked into the 4 seed basically?
Yeah, almost.
No,
I guess that's the only
you don't
reason
talk
why.
like that. You don't talk like that at all.
Talking into existence. Steelers Ravens.
Ravens.
Ravens. That's gonna be a good one too, though.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game.
Steelers got a good defense. Giants Falcons.
Falcons.
Game I'm actually looking forward to actually
Penix.
watching the start
I
of
got
Penix.
Falcons.
Yeah,
I got Bijan, I should say. I don't have.
I got Falcons.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, wait
so-
a minute. Hold up.
I got
come back
Falcons
to that.
too.
Let's come back to that one. I might switch that one up.
Lions and Bears.
Oh, my Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
Cardinal. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that'll be a game that the Lions are kind of pissed off, and I feel really bad for Bears fans because they're about to get really
I don't-
embarrassed at home.
I do not feel sorry
I
for
think
them
this
one
could
bit.
be the week like
You
the
draft-
Lions put up 72.
What's the over under on Gibbs touchdowns? Like, what's his line? 1.5?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, he's almost guaranteed a touchdown.
Yeah,
And probably a pretty good chance he gets 2 with no Montgomery.
yeah. With Montgomery out, I mean, he gets all the running back work basically, or they're gonna spell him still a little bit with whoever the backup is.
What
but-
running back on the year is he right now? Running back 3. And that's with Montgomery being running back 13.
Yeah, so he's gonna get that much more work.
I
Like he
hope
could
so.
be putting up Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley type numbers
That would be nice, huh?
if given that workload.
Like to see that.
Because if you think about it, if you combine, ooh Jesus, trying to
Don't
break
break
your
my
fucking
Holy
shit.
shit, dude. What is going on today? Look,
Z's
That's why they
fucking
spiked my
wasted.
shit.
Woo!
you're the only person that touched that.
I don't know. It's in the coffee pot when I poured it. Slips some shit. Cardinals, Panthers.
Panthers?
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
You
I
pick?
told you it's a relapse episode.
All right. Rams, Jets.
Rams.
Rams.
Eagles, Commanders.
Commanders.
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, Commanders, huh?
Yeah, no.
I need the Eagles to win because then that makes that Sunday night game even better.
So Jaden
'Cause-
Daniels versus the Eagles or Jordan Love versus
The Saints.
Saints.
Probably Love against the Saints.
That's the way I'm leaning, but like, God, it's tough to bench Jaden though.
No, that's why you both are going to lose that game.
Yeah. Browns, Bengals.
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 Bengals at home over a really bad Browns team.
Titans, Colts. Oh,
Titans.
I got the Colts.
I got Colts. You got Titans with Rudolph, huh?
I got
just because it's
Rudolph.
Christmas season.
No, I just got
He's
them
taking.
winning.
He's wishing for an early Christmas
I
present.
am not an Anthony Richardson guy like you guys. I've
Oh, me
never
either.
been one of him.
Not
I'm
either.
not,
I'm a
but I
Colts
just-
defense this week guy.
Yeah, I think the Colts defense is going to be a good play this weekend.
I hope so.
Especially against the red Rudolph reindeer.
There you go. What the
Uh,
fuck's going on here? Am I the only normal? Do I got to take over?
No.
Vikings, Seahawks.
Vikings.
Spiking our shit.
Vikings.
I ain't done shit.
Vikings.
I told you guys to sit by, be by yourselves. like,
Patriots, Bills.
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 Jags,
Jags.
Raiders. Jags.
Taking the Raiders, bitches.
Oh, yeah? Who's the quarterback?
Desmond
And-
Ritter.
And who's
Oh,
your
there
running
you go.
back? Since Jim McCormick's on IR, so.
Madison again. and
Amir Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah. yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm still going with the Jags.
Max Crosby is supposed to
He's
be
out.
back.
He's out.
Eh,
He's out for the season. He's going.
I didn't see anything about
Yeah.
that. But
He's out for the season. That shit
That
came
would-
out today.
Out for season. Ankle surgery.
Oh shit.
So yeah, nope, you can't change it now. Fucker, you got Raiders.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll see. We'll roll with it. It's the NFL. You never know.
Yeah, I need to catch
Maybe
up.
the Jaguars are trying to fuck around so they can not unfuck their draft pick like
Yeah.
they already did the one time. This way, it'll give the Raiders an extra win and move them up a little bit.
You want to feel old, go to the eye doctor. Just sitting here thinking about it. telling me
That's a
like
random fucking
telling me
thought.
eventually like sometime in the nearish future, I'm gonna have like one contact for distance and one contact for near sight. He's like, yeah, your brain just adjusts and it just uses the eye that works the best. Like,
It's great.
eye is breaking. Anyways, 49ers, Dolphins.
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 Buccaneers, Cowboys.
Bucks.
Bucks. Yep, fuck the Cowboys. Saints, Packers.
Packers.
And the Packers.
Alrighty. Well, I'll pick up a couple there.
Maybe
Okay.
on him. I've got both you motherfuckers on this one.
Let's
When
Get
the
this
Raiders win,
one.
Let's
y'all
see
are
it.
fucked.
Chargers and Texans, we got together on that one. Oh yeah, hold
Oh, here.
on.
We'll do my risers, fallers right quick because I sucked so bad. Justin Herbert back in the top 10. Nope. Joe Burrow outside the top 10. Nope. Jonathan Brooks in the top 10. Nah, absolutely not. Kyron Williams outside the top 20. That was wrong. Hey, Malik Neighbors in the top 15. I did get one kind of right there. Puka Nakua outside the top 15 only because he got hurt. Brock Bowers in the top 5. That was my best one. I was super right about that one. And Laporta being outside the top 5. I was right on that one. But tight ends kind of suck. I was so wrong on the quarterbacks and running backs, though.
That's just yours?
Yeah, that one was just mine.
Oh,
I didn't know where your guys' were.
I don't even remember what I picked, but now I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I was just like, where is that? It should be. Because I thought we all had them on it together, but.
For the risers, fallers, we didn't think we had our own sheets. I couldn't find anything that was together on that one. While you guys are looking, top running backs on the year. We got Barkley, 293. He's just crushing everybody. He's about 40 points ahead of Derrick Henry, 50 ahead of Gibbs, who are 2 and 3. Then we got Jacobs, Bijan, Kamara, Kyron, Devon, Achan, Mixon, Chase Brown, number 10. That's probably got to be one of the bigger surprises.
Yeah.
And it's been mostly the second half of the season. He's been really good the last 5 weeks, or his last 6 weeks actually that he's played. He had the bye in there, but been over 16.8 was his low game in those 6. That's been solid for Chase Brown. You got James Cook tied there, and then James Conner to wrap up the top 12. Receiver Jamar Chase just lapping everybody. It's like 5 points a game ahead of Amon-Ra. Then you got Jefferson, CD, McLaurin. That's been a pleasant surprise. Brian Thomas, JSN, another surprise. Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, based on exclusively this second half of the season because his first half was horrible. First 7 games, his high game was 10.2. Actually, first 8, 10.4, 10.8, and then he just started doing much better. Malik Neighbors, Cortland Sutton, rounding out the top 12. I'm going to do 12 tight ends.
I did find my one up, one down.
Yeah, that'd be the same thing.
So for quarterback, my up was Jordan Love. He's had a decent
been
year.
okay.
Missing that time kind of hurt. My quarterback down was Geno Smith, which is
And now he's hurt.
right. Yeah, now he's hurt. I was completely wrong on running backs. I had my up. I had Zamir White. Obviously, that did not work out.
Not at all.
And my down was Najee Harris, who's actually had a pretty solid year.
He's been okay. Where is he at? He is running back 21 right now.
So
Not
I
great,
mean,
but startable.
yeah. I mean, he's been solid, and he's still splitting time with Warren, so makes it tough.
Yeah, Warren's been the disappointment. He's running back 42.
Yeah. Well, you were really big on him, so.
Yeah, he's only had one double-digit game all year. That's pretty sad.
For my wide receiver, my up was Drake London, which has been pretty much spot on.
Yep.
And then my down was Cooper Kupp, which was correct. Because he has had basically a shit year.
He's actually receiver 27.
Yeah, but for the draft capital that you were
Yeah.
spending on him,
Yep. As far as points per game, he's in the top 8. He missed that
when he
time.
plays.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the same with Puka.
Is that also
Puka's
including
in the
that
top.
big fat zero that he took?
Yeah. Puka's in the top 5 when he plays. But he's only where's he? I just saw him. Receiver 25. So he's 25, Coop's 27. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And they're right there, but in points per game, they're both in the top 8. They just don't both play.
Which is availability is the best ability.
Yep.
So, and then for tight ends, I had my up was Dalton Schultz, who's really, I mean, it's tight end, so it doesn't matter. And then
Tight end 23.
and then,
Unusable.
My down was actually Jonnu Smith, but apparently
He's
lately,
been
especially
much up.
as of lately,
Yeah, he
first
started
half
the
of the year he was garbage.
first 5 games he was terrible. Since then he's been pretty good. Yeah, he's tight end 4.
So
Crazy.
ugly. So ugly.
Bowers, Kittle, McBride, Jonnu, and Kelsey. Then Andrews, Tucker Craft. You find yours?
No. I don't know where the hell it's at.
He probably wrote it down at home.
Oh, let me take a gander.
I probably did it off the top of the dome.
Yeah, possible.
Oh no.
Let's see. Andy's write-ups. How about sleepers and busts or ups and downs? I think
I
that's
know.
last year. I think that's last year.
Yeah, that's last year.
How about sleepers and busts?
That would be something. Well, that's what because he's there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's ordered. Sleepers, and then what these are.
I don't know.
Extra sleepers, maybe?
Maybe that was just something I was working
Oh,
on.
this is, they're by position. You had Bryce Young, who's starting to come on. Yeah. Tank Bigsby, Joe Mixon, who's a stud. Corum, these are the sleepers.
Yeah,
Mixon's
this
been,
this can't be that one thing that we're looking for.
oh, George Pickens been good.
Quentin Johnson, Mike Wilson.
Yeah. Isaiah Likely has been,
Stayed
Kate
up
Otton,
on
okay.
fire.
Jalen Hurts actually can continue to score double-digit touchdowns every single fucking year from the 1-yard line, which is
Like
so
it.
frustrating as a Barkley owner, as a person who plays against Hurts, has no Hurts on his rosters. That's
Well, you
fucking
do have him
annoying.
on one.
Yeah, he killed me.
Because
Absolutely
you
killed
spent
me.
way too much money.
Well, you
He
guys
didn't
should have been on
spend as
him.
much as dude spent on Kirk Cousins for 2 years.
Or the Falcons spent on Cousins for 4.
No, that's not that bad. How
Yeah,
about what the
I just-
Browns spent on
it's
It's
fucking
going to be
Deshaun
2, and
Watson?
he'll be gone after next year.
Yeah.
So
Um,
this is going to be a really
Close
expensive
that.
fucking backup.
sure, I'm gonna kick us off here
Kick us off what?
on our recaps.
Oh, that's fine. Ready, set, go.
Round 1
Round 1. What?
someday.
If you want me to go, I'm already opened.
My computer's running so slow. Okay. We're going to
Wait.
start with the All Flex Zone.
Okay. I can get away from this. I'm not here.
We'll start with that one. We've got Wicked Clown beating Stady 124-94. Wicked Clown was carried by Lamar's 46. Neighbors added 19. And with the 4 by Marvin Harrison.
69, dude!
Fuck's sake, man.
Stady was let down by basically everyone except T. Higgins, who had 17 points. Jonathan Taylor dropped a touchdown on his way into the end zone.
I got one for that.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Before he got in the end zone.
I can't believe he did that. And although it didn't matter, it kind of spoke to the kind of day overall for Stady. Killer Cards beat Burnt Cooks 118-104. Burrow scored 22 to lead the way. Brian Thomas scored 27 in the loss. Mahomes added almost 20. Kind of just poor game overall in scoring. Just no big performers, I guess. Jarvis beat Insight 152-146 in the game of the week. We'll give this one to Matt.
Oh, you almost had it.
Mike Evans scored 32. James Conner scored 28. Devonta Smith and CeeDee Lamb each scored 22 in the loss for Insight. And if you're wondering how you lose with all of those performances, well, you also had Tua, Elijah Moore, and Mooney combined for 6.74 points. Even worse, he had 3 different bench players who could have won the week for him, with playing Drake May over Tua, or Justice Hill or Kincaid over Elijah Moore or Mooney. I could definitely see
Kincaid over fucking
Elijah Moore.
yeah.
But it's good to see Matt make the wrong choice and get bounced. Devonta Adams went crazy with 38. Amon-Ra had 30. Could not find somebody that scored 1, so we don't get a cool 69 there. And even though Jarvis had his own goose egg with Amari Cooper and poor performances from Xavier Legette and Chuba Hubbard, the other 5 players scored over 75 points combined. So that led the way for him. Round 2 matchups. We got Token White Guy taking
Number
on
one
Wicked
seed.
Clown.
Yeah, it's pretty much me against you.
Yeah.
I drafted that team.
And we got Killer Cards facing off with Jarvis. Yeah, that's it for that one.
Oh. Rock, paper, scissors. See who goes next. Unless you want to go, then I can, no matter.
You can just go.
All right, fuck it. Rock, paper, scissors. We're already here.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. I fucked up.
1.
Which one of you dumb sister fucking tiki torch carrying sloth from the Goonies looking pieces of shit wants to go next?
I won, so.
Nope. I'll wait.
Which one are you doing?
Or do you just want me to go?
All right. So we'll start with Ryan's RSO.
All right, another one I'm not a part of.
Killer Cards lived up to his Peyton Manning persona, made the right choice, but had the worst week of the year, losing 104-68 to Kamish.
Ooh, nope,
Yeah.
don't get to push that button.
Oh no! We suck again!
Yes, he did. Killer Cards got 24 from James Cook and 11 from Kyron Williams as his top 2 scorers. Everybody else took a shit. He got a big fat 0 from Cooper Kupp, which did not help. His quarterback, Purdy, I think, put up a 3 spot. Just not good for him. Kamish got 35 from Baker Mayfield, 16 from Xavier Worthy, and 13 from JSN in the win. In the other game, Green Solutions victory had the perfect formula to defuse the bomb and stop the mission from being completed, beating mission completed 146-108. Green Solutions victory got 31 from Jalen Hurts, 30 from Amon-Ra St. Brown, 26 from Cooper Rush, and 21 from A.J. Brown in that ass whooping. Mission completed got 27 from Brian Thomas Jr. and 14 from Rico Dowdle and Alvin Kamara in the loss. And in this one, Smokers Haven gets to choose his next opponent.
Yep, we'll come back to that.
So his options are Green Solutions victory, Inside Insight, or Commish.
Still pondering.
Oh, he can't make up his mind. He's
I will announce
indecisive.
before the end of the pod, though. I promise. Still tossing around.
So I can't even give you a preview because I knew his dumbass
Oh,
won't know
you'll
what he
get
wants
to.
to do.
You'll get to. I'll give it before the end and give you a chance to preview it.
All right.
I gotta still decide for sure. We're gonna get Brandon on the line too, so he's got a choice to make.
Right. That is all for mine. Over to Andy over there.
Okay, we'll just do my work one, get it out of the way. Go ahead, you want to say something?
No, I'm in deep thought about that. Hate deciding my own fate. I love it.
Who do you get to choose between?
Everybody. No.
Green Solutions Victory, Inside Insight, or Commish.
Steve, Matt, and Ryan.
Matt. Go for it, dude.
Matt was the number 2 seed.
Oh, you can go for him? In that league?
Yeah, Ryan lets you take
He's
anybody.
also by
Oh, so you
far
never
the,
let me do that in fucking
no,
your league.
my league you can't. He's also by far the lowest scoring of any team left.
All right, well, let's just start with my work league. The reigning defending undisputed champ will not be defending shit because Zio defeats Chuck 171 to 134. This was your number 4 versus 5 matchup. Lamar's 46 led the way for Zio. Brian Thomas had a 27. Jacobs had 19. Higgins chipped in 17. The most points she has scored and at the right time. 37. Go ahead.
Nope.
Oh, every time you. Ertz is 32.
Just breathing.
All right. Use that. Just 32 on Chuck's team. Aaron Jones had 17 and Nico had 15. Team had a decent day, but lacked the big numbers to needed to advance. And your number 3 versus. Oh, by the way, this league was only an 8-man. So.
How many made it? 4 in the playoffs
6.
or 6?
But
Damn.
that's going to change because next year, telling you now, new rules next year. 7 make it. Only the number 1 gets a bye. If you finish 8th, you're gone.
Yeah,
you are
don't get to
gone.
play
You
the
are being
next year.
replaced the next year.
It's a good rule.
Yep. I mean, you can play the year after
Yeah.
that, but you're out.
You gotta
Anyways.
sit out 1 year.
Yep. We'll play a different one. Go learn something.
It's like that brutal one where the champion gets to replace one person in the league, but that person doesn't find out until the draft.
Yeah,
So like
you
they have to
literally-
show up ready to go and like, sorry, bud, you don't get to play this year.
Sorry, bud.
Like, you're
Neither
done
do you.
Like, damn.
That sucks.
All right, number 3 versus the number 6 matchup. Brian O'Brien gets slaughtered by King Me 188 to 111. A combo score of 81 from Goff and Amon Ra led King Me to this win. Scary McTerry had 23 and the Broncos D with 22. Hey, dickhead, you're welcome for Goff because I'm the one that dropped him because I already had Josh Allen and Jaden Daniels, so I didn't need him.
Yep, Goff had a huge day, huh?
He's been killing it.
Yep.
James Cook 25 was Brian O'Brien leading. I don't know why I say that like that, but leading scorer Jefferson had 17. Murray and McBride combined for 23. He started off the season 6-0 and it just burnt out in flames in the fucking first round.
That sucks.
Next week, your number 1 versus number 5, Zio versus TD Flicker. 2 versus 3, King Me versus Benson Caden. Don't care who wins the other one, but I'm whipping ass in mine. Since, fuck, I didn't have it down. Off the top of my head, I can tell you what my lineup in that one is. That's Josh Allen, Bijan, A-Chain, Chase. I put Neighbors in over Jaden Reed, but I also have A.J. Brown. My tight end is Kincaid. My defense is Commanders. I don't care who my kicker is. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm ranked 1 for a reason because I don't care about my kicker.
that's pretty stacked.
Yeah.
What is
We
it,
gotta
eight
remember
man,
it's
man?
an
When I
eight-man,
tell
so-
people about my team in your league next year, they're gonna be like, "Is that a 6-man league? How do you have all of those players?"
Because he was that bad. Like, he sucked.
Yeah, for 3 years. Well, 2.
Well, it's gonna be 3 because
We'll
when
see.
shit is never.
We shall see.
Over to you, dickhead.
All right, we'll do Brandon's next.
Oh yes, fuck yes.
So we had TD Flicker
Right
sneaking
here.
past Jarvis. We got 126, 124. TD Flicker needed all of Josh Allen's 48.9 points this week.
No, he didn't.
Connor added 25, but Cooper Kupp goose-egged, and Mixon, Pollard, and Jamar Chase all kind of underperformed. Jarvis was stuck with average Mahomes again, like he's been for basically the entire season. And Derrick Henry picked the wrong week to have his worst game of the season.
No, I picked the right week.
Yeah. Commanders put up 24 to make it close, but the Chiefs' defense would have won the game for Jarvis.
No, what tough. Remember, I pulled my guy out just so he didn't.
Oh, he would have
fumble.
went way. Chiefs D had a huge game. Yeah, he would have went way past you, but he didn't. He made the wrong choice, and now he's out. We got burnt cookies, beat up killer Cardinals.
Over to Oh, yeah.
We suck again.
Burnt cookies. Oh wait, it was 140, 124. Burnt cookies led by James Cook's 25, Brian Thomas Jr.'s 22. Devontae Adams gave it everything with 33 points for killer cards, but he was let down by 4 points out of Purdy and 3 points out of an injured David Montgomery. Round 2 matchups. We got Leno versus Burnt Cookies.
That match doesn't give a fuck.
And
Who cares about that?
We got
That's
the top
like a
2 teams in the
consolation.
league. We've got Smokers Haven versus TD Flicker. And that's going to be a hell of a game.
The 1 and 2 scorers in the league.
Yep. With TD Flickers being the leading scorer and the 6th seed. Smokers Haven being the 2nd leading scorer and the 1 seed at 13-1.
Correct. It's all right.
It's going to be a good game.
I'm coming from a fucking throne. I might as well slice the head off the snake now.
We both have pretty sick rosters. I got to go up against just an absolutely on fire Josh Allen. Just unbelievable what he's been doing.
That's not even that's bad. But then you got to go against Jamar Chase too.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about it.
I would be.
We'll see.
He's
He
the
can
number
blow
one
up.
receiver for something.
He can definitely blow up. There's no doubt about it. Then you got Mixon in there, Pollard, Connor, Cooper Kupp.
Pollard-
Obviously not going to put up a 0 again.
Pollard, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to play yet.
Yeah, you got other options for
I got a
sure.
lot. Ford might be my next option because I do have
Yeah,
Ford.
Jerome Ford out there. I'm hoping Barkley bounces back, gives me a big game. Right now, I'm leading Jordan Love over Jaden Daniels. I've got Evans against Dallas's shitty defense. Maybe he'll have a big game. Lamb against the Bucs' shitty defense. I get the Broncos tomorrow. That'll kick off our game tomorrow night. I think it's the only player going out of all of our lineup against the Chargers. So yeah, that'll be a good game.
Yep. Good luck, sir.
Yep.
Good luck.
Won't be the last time we'll be saying it tonight. Let's see. That was I think that does it for Brandon's league. Let me double check one more time.
Yeah, you did both of them.
Yep, I
Leno
got
versus
no
Burnt
more, no
Cookies.
sounds for that one. No more sounds. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Let me get Brandon ready for when it comes back around.
All right. We'll go ahead and get into Roundhouse here. So with this one, number 1 seed was Queenfish. Number 2 seed was Tyler. Obviously both on bye weeks.
Tyler.
Yeah,
Or
T-Star.
Tanner.
Is it Tanner?
That's
I thought it was
Tanner.
Tyler. I don't know.
That's
why.
their
That's Tanner.
that's
Oh,
their nephew.
okay.
Tanner.
Tanner. I'll have to remember what. They all wear purple, so they all look the same. Starting off, then we had got his oh shit moment when Matt Stafford put up an 8 spot and a big fat 0 from Cooper Kupp and lost to Leno 104-96.
Yuck.
Yeah, oh shit was led by Justin Jefferson and Keenan Allen with 20 apiece and got an 18 from Aaron Jones. But again, when your quarterback puts up an 8 and you take a 0 from top end wide receiver, it's hard to win. Kamish got 17 from Jordan Love, 13 from Bucky Irvin, and 14 from Garrett Wilson and Drake London on Monday Night Football to give him the win. So it was a big 14 for him. And then Tua into pink, 1 into stink, shuts down Cole Billy 156-118. Tua got 35 from Lamar Jackson, 26 from Chase Brown and Terry McLaurin to lead
Is
the
that
way.
your team?
Yep. Cole Bailey got 30 from James
Yeah,
Conner.
You think it was mine? I would check.
15 from
Why you
DJ.
look at me, man? Like I had something to do with that.
13 from Charbonnet. But losing David Montgomery in the early parts really kind of hurt him in this game. Going into next week's matchups, you got the number 1 seed, Queen Fish, versus Jay Leno, the number 5 seed. And then T-Struck, the number 2 seed, versus the number 3 seed, Two into Pink in the state. So should be a good matchup. Just looking at those real quick. Who does she have? I don't really look at her team very often. Looks like she's got Murray, Jacobs, Pacheco. Jesus. How did she win it?
I don't know. I don't know how I didn't. Oh, I know how I didn't make it. I just didn't have enough.
I'm
wins.
just sitting here looking at her team like, how the hell was she the number 1 seed? With Higgins, Kelsey, Neighbors, okay. Pittsburgh's defense, but Kyler Murray, who's the backup? Tua. Oof, that's rough. So she's going to have a tough matchup. Leno's got Love, Swift, Barkley, London, Wilson, Bucky Irvin. Decent. Good lineup. And then the other game, Tua is projected to win. Again, I've got Lamar, Chase Brown, Bijan, Terry McLaurin, Trey McBride, Zay Flowers. Pretty stacked. Tanner's got Patrick Mahomes, Kamara in there still. Jonathan Taylor, AJ Brown, Amari Cooper, Bowers, Metcalf. So decent squad, but he's got to replace one of his running backs, which this late in the year is not a good thing to have to do.
Not really.
All right. Going on over to Andy.
All right. Well, we'll do my league then.
All right.
All right.
Sounds
He gets
like
all
it.
excited. What are you getting ready to push over there?
Depends which one you start with.
Yeah, we're probably starting with that one. This is the king of my ring. This is my league, my fucking ring. Number 3 versus the number 6 showdown. Honolulu Blues comes into these playoffs with a 6-game winning streak, looking to make it 7. And in his way, the number 3, Smokers Haven.
Built from the ground up. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Settle down, Drake.
All good things come.
Boys, certified pedophile.
All good things come to an end. Smokers Haven boots fucking Honolulu Blues from the playoffs, 173 to 112. Smokers Haven was led by Jaden Daniels and Brian Thomas's juniors, 27 apiece. Gibbs netted 26. Neighbors had 19. Everyone came to play, basically. Whole team in double digits except for Bowers. Weird. Who ended up with 5.
Yeah, that was disappointing. But
Honolulu's team must have been tuckered out, you know.
he made a good run at the end of the year. So, like these last few weeks.
Yeah, I'm on Ross 30, Judy's 16, and Puka's 14 were all that showed up. Could have made it closer if he would have played golf over Tua, but still wouldn't have been enough.
Golf over Tua? Or you mean
He played Tua in golf.
okay.
He had golf on the bench. But I mean, it would have given him more points. It would have been like 150 something. He still would have lost. Just couldn't keep the ball rolling. Number 4 versus number 5. Toking white guy looking to get his team back on track. Going against a mediocre Little Fishy team. And the downfall continued as Little Fishy pulls out this upset 155 to 146.
I had to do that one. All right, go. Do yours.
No. what?
How? Why did that happen? Why did that happen?
I'll tell you, Devontae Adams' best game of the season with 38 points led Little Fishy to this win. Chase Brown added 24, and Jonnu fucking Smith 15 helped fucking seal
you
this
see
deal.
this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He
I
do
was-
the wee woo wee woo.
I was making food and during that Jets game, it seemed like every time something happened, it was the Devontae Adams touchdown. Like, what the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah, Rogers and Devontae looked like they fucking reversed in age like 10 years.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, here, let's just look like we used to. What the fuck is that shit?
March 46 led Token to an early exit. Mike Evans had 32, Aaron Jones 17, and Nico 15. That kept it close. An early exit from Nick Chubb, a -4 from Detroit's defense, and a hard-on from Pitts fucking cost him this game. Dominated most of the year. Just to lose.
I had no
result.
choice but to play Pitts.
Well, I know I seen that, but I already wrote it.
No, my biggest issue was if I would have taken out Chubb and started Bucky like I probably should have, I would have been just fine. Because that's an extra 10 points and I win.
Still eyeing this throne. Little fishy at number 6 versus the number 1 team, Florida Bills. This guy at number 3 against this guy at number 2.
Yep. Good luck again.
Yep, good luck.
Yeah, we both got really good teams in this one. So,
Got both.
oh, in both leagues, we both are
We
stacked.
would be
in
in
both
playoffs
leagues,
if
so.
we had shitty teams.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean?
There's some kind of shitty teams that are in the playoffs.
Not anymore. Well, no, I get you.
Let's see.
Why are you looking at me? Over to you, fucker. No. Or I can do my last one. I don't care.
I'm giving Brandon a second here. I'm going to give him a call because my last one's my RSO, and well, yeah,
That's the one he's got to make the choice in, isn't it?
Yep. Well, we'll go do the games real quick. Oh no, here I'm going to call him. He can hear this.
He can hear this.
You guys hear that?
No.
The ringing.
Bluetooth.
Oh, no, that's not.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, what up?
So,
Shit. You guys hear?
what am I? Your
Yep.
league?
All right. Yep. This is going to be in my leagues. I'm going to do the recaps real quick. We had
Yeah, go ahead, because I haven't even looked at it.
All right. Yeah, you can hear them. We got Donkey Punchers knocks out Fish 148 to 131. Didn't matter which team Fish chose, he was going to lose. I'm sure Darkstar wished it, or Matt wished it was the other way. Or was it Matt?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if Matt would have played,
Fish could have beat Inside. That's what it was.
yeah. he would've
Fish
chose.
could have beat Inside if he would have made that pick, but he didn't, which was lucky for Darkstar. Because he would have got smoked by you.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Donkey Punchers was led by James Conner and Mayfield, both putting up 28. McLaurin added 22 and AJ Brown 21. Goff gave it his best with 41-point performance. Gibbs added 25, but Jamar Chase underperformed with 13. DK only had 4, and Purdy less than that. And then we had Darkstar Dragon defeated last year's champ Inside Insight 134 to 115, saving the Empire pot for another year. Darkstar got 25 from James Cook and Chase Brown both in the victory. Inside Insight got 41 from Josh Allen, 27 from Brian Thomas. And again, 68 points, and I couldn't find one to make it 69. So
Sad.
5 people combined for less than 15. Mooney leading the way with 0. Geno Smith and Tyreek both had less than 5. And now to the round 2 matchups. We got the number 1 seed. We got Killer Cards. Gets to choose between either one of these winners, Donkey Punchers or Darkstar Dragon. And won't you be my neighbor? Wade will get who's ever left. So yeah, we'll give it to Brandon to talk through his choice.
Oh my god, I haven't even looked at this yet.
All right, well,
I'm looking now.
all right,
I'm
well-
looking now.
While you're looking, I've got a choice to talk through in the other RSO league. This one, the commish allows you to pick anybody that's left. So my choices
Oh,
are
shit.
Matt.
You could even pick the bye weeker.
Yep. I could pick Matt. I can pick Coop over here, Green Solutions Victory, or Commish. So Green Solutions has the Empire pot going for him still. with the chance to win that.
You can take
It's also got a strong team. It's got the Eagles trio: Jalen Hurts, Barkley, and AJ Brown. He's got Amon-Ra. He's got Kelsey, who could go off at any time. Bowers, Aaron Jones, solid team. Jalen Hurts, Cooper Rush, not as solid, but
That's the one you all wanted me to pick last week, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah, you made the right choice. You picked the lowest scoring team. That wasn't you.
Right?
Your team did not
Too bad I
show up
couldn't
last
pick me.
week. Yeah.
We would have tied.
So we got Inside Insight and Commish, who don't have their lineup set quite yet, but I'm gonna guess Inside Insight is gonna play Russell Wilson and Lamar, maybe Bryson Lamar, but Lamar is always scary, always a possibility at a massive game. He's also got Devontae Adams, who just showed that he can have an insane game. Jonnu Smith, Mike Evans. Overall, though, not as strong of a team as Green Solutions for sure. And then Commish. It's got Derrick Henry, who, again, can go off at any time. Hasn't since I traded for him, but now that the team I traded for him is eliminated, this could be it. We got Jordan Addison, we got JSN. It sounds like Gino's healthy. We got Mark Andrews. This team also, Baker Mayfield, there we go. And Penix, if he wants to sub out Gino. But again, probably not as strong as Green Solutions.
Cut the head off the snake.
So, those are my choices. I'm still like, what do I do?
You pick
Because
Matt.
so I'm weighing two options. I take the easier game this week, which even that's a little tough to decide between which one's easier. I'd probably go Commish in that case, just to avoid Lamar Jackson and Devontae Adams going off. Take my chances with Derrick Henry.
But Lamar's going against the Pittsburgh's defense.
But then I kind of gave Green Solutions a walk into the finals, where he has a chance to win the Empire Pot. And I think tough. Eagles play Dallas next week. What's a harder matchup, Dallas or the Commanders? You know,
Dude,
I think at this point, I think the Commanders are a little bit harder matchup for the Eagles. So I think maybe this is my chance to get you before
maybe
before week 17, where all kinds of weird shit can happen. Teams lock up stuff, bench players.
Well, the best part though is Philly is still in it for that number 1 seed, especially
Yeah.
with that Detroit loss.
Well, there's
So,
3 teams tied at 12-2, so no one's benching in the NFC. But the Chiefs could run far enough away where maybe it doesn't matter to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
for
last
sure.
week
It
or-
looks
well,
that deep into it, but
because they've already locked up the division. So
Like, do I want to try for the easier game this week and just guarantee myself a finals chance? Or do I take out what I think might be the weaker of the two Coop teams, week 16 versus week 17? That's where I'm at.
Well, how about this for a thought? Do you want money?
I don't even care about that.
All right, there you go.
It's about winning titles.
Then you know what to do.
I like money, but I don't really. When it comes to fantasy football, I want one of these trophies, and I want that Empire Pot to continue for another year.
Well, then you know what to do.
How's your decision coming?
Not very good, but
Oh man.
I'm looking at the quarterbacks. Dark Star Dragons has Matt Stafford and Drake May. And they both have Drake May's kind of got a good matchup with Buffalo, but Stafford's matchup with the Jets isn't that great.
No, Jets have a pretty decent defense.
But then you look at Donkey Puncher, and he's got C.J. Stroud and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has an awesome matchup against Dallas.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
C.J. Stroud's matchup isn't quite that great, but
Kansas City's been playing some good defense.
they have. But I could see Houston showing up for this game.
yeah, because they're trying to, if they can win out, they can still move up to like the 2 or 3 seed.
The 2's like a 1% chance because
Yeah.
the Bills would have to lose a bunch, but they can move up to 3.
Yeah, so they're still I think they'll play to do that if they can.
Yeah.
So
And maybe no mix and they lean on Stroud a little bit more.
It's weird though because Donkey Puncher is actually projected for less points by 12 points or so, but I feel like Dark Star Dragons is actually going to be the one to score less.
Yeah. You were right last week. We were the opposite.
I just said that's who you should. That's who I thought you were gonna pick. And I think I know who you're gonna pick
It's
this
tough.
time too. Alright.
Tough.
Tick
It's
tock,
so tough.
Tick fucking talk.
He's
yeah.
got Travis Kelce, Puka. Those are really his great players. The other ones are kind of average. Donkey Puncher's got James Conner, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Sam Laporta, all of which could go off. Same with Baker.
Yeah, I might have actually gotten another running back by accident just by holding on to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, not actually dropping him at any point. Because where he signed with the Saints today, I was excited about that when he said it. I was like, "Oh shit, might get to
Oh, I
play."
think Kendrick Miller would still start over him.
Maybe.
So is this pretty much set in stone once I make my decision here?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to make our choices and lock them in.
Games start tomorrow, so
Everybody going to sleep on
Ugh.
Fuck all of you.
Well, I hadn't even looked at it till you called me. So
Yeah.
I'm totally in the dark
So
here.
you just want me to do my recap while you guys still think about it?
Go ahead, recap it up.
You want me
Yeah,
to
go
go?
for it.
Go for it.
All right,
I'm
well-
still looking too.
Well, do you still got to do one?
yep, I've got one
Well,
more.
go ahead. We'll just keep going rotation the way we're.
All right. Well, mine was actually Hail Mary, Jane
Hallelujah. This bad boy's leaving here.
Yeah.
This bad boy's leaving the back-to-back champ. Well, I wasn't even in it, so.
Yeah, this is the one league I was absolutely dirt trash in, so I had no part of the playoffs.
Yeah.
You ain't first, you're last.
This is the one I threw away all my picks to get 2 scrubs. Or
Yeah.
at least 1 scrub. Fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Starting off, Love Hurts went to town on Struggle Bus like it was a Diddy party, winning 163 to 118.
Crime this, code of conduct that's bullshit.
He just put it to him. Love Hurts got 31 from Jalen Hurts, 25 from Jameer Gibbs, and 21 from A.J. Brown in the win. Struggle Bus got 28 from James Conner, 22 from Terry McLaurin, and 13 from Trey McBride and Zach Charbonnet in the loss. Burnt Cookies got a huge day from Jared Goff to lead the way over Smokers Haven, 157 to 144. Burnt Cookies
That
got
sucked.
yeah.
So
I was
bad.
gonna trying to say hit the button.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, I think Tony will.
Oh, you almost had it.
Almost
I
That
had
was
it,
just
though.
do that
brutal.
for
Like,
you.
my running backs who were 1 and 2 all year just basically didn't show up.
Yeah. Well, and then Burnt Cookies got
Hurt me to
50
my
from
soul.
Jared Goff.
Wanted
Yeah,
to see
you heard that. A 50 burger from Jared Goff, 25 from James Cook, and then 15 from Nico Collins. And his kicker also with on Monday Night Football, 15 while taking a 0 from Darnell Mooney.
I really wanted to be the first one to put my name on here for a 3rd time.
Not this year.
Not next year either, because I'm coming back. I didn't fucking have any fucking running backs. And when I got them back, boom, I started fucking re-rising again.
I cry a little.
Smokers Haven did get 35 from Mayfield,
Okay.
32 from Mike Evans, and 15
taking
from
it out of
Kamara.
your
But
brains.
again, a bad day from Saquon and Henry. Hurt them when they combined for 15 points and just kind of cost them the
DK
win.
wasn't good.
No.
My other
DK
receiver
hasn't
wasn't
been
good.
Just a bad day.
Yeah, it wasn't.
A bad day to have a bad day.
And I didn't even have a bad day.
Day.
144 is a solid score.
No, when
Wins
you-
most of the time.
When your quarterback wide receiver duo put up a 67 spot,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was.
it's bad.
And the rough thing, watching the throughout watching the matchup, I never really had a chance. Like,
Yeah.
it never looked good.
Going into next week's matchups, nobody gets to choose, so these are just straight on. We got the number 1 seed Inside Insight versus number 5 seed Burnt Cooks, and then number 2 seed Killer Cards versus the number 3 seed Love Hurts. So good luck in that
shit.
one next week, Brandon.
He might be looking for a little payback from like 2 weeks ago.
Right? He was the one who cost him the perfect season.
No, that was Fish or Struggle Bus the
Oh,
week
that was-
before.
Oh, that was Fish. Okay. That is all for me, though.
All right, you boys got to decide. I'm fucking drinking your coffee. Fuck. How
I do not.
You got a
know what
decision
I,
yet?
no, I don't.
about you, Brandon?
No.
All right, we're gonna go over to Fish's League. Welcome to the fucking jungle, bitches. 6 teams eyeing to become Tarzan. On top of the fucking hill right now is fucking TD Flickers. And relax. 4 teams making their way through the jungle, and we're gonna start with the worst team living up to his name this week, as Jay Leno beats worst team 148 to 131. Packers D 27, Joe Burrow's 26 led Leno to this win. Xavier Worthy's 19 and DJ Moore's 15 helped seal this win. Gibbs 28, Jacobs 20 were the worst team's big scorers. Rest of the team didn't really do shit to help out. None of the QBs on the roster had over 10, and having to play Dalton Schultz, well, yeah, you're not asking to win either. The other matchup, can't call it a comeback when this is your first playoff appearance, but you can call it an upset. Queen Fish drops Amish Oil changes chances of running this jungle 162 to 159. I just want to push the button.
That was a good one.
Devontae Adams and Amon Ross 85 fucking points combined led Queen Fish to this win. Mahomes had 21 and the Eagles D had 20. Can she keep it rolling in the next round? Nope. Josh Allen's 48 led Amish Oil change. Aaron Jones and Bijan combined for 35. Cooper Kupp 0. Bauer second worst scoring of the game or of the year. Cost Amish Oil this game. Spent the last 2-3 years throwing games just to get to this point, just to get eliminated in the first round.
By Michelle.
Next week's matchups. Number 6, Queen Fish versus number 1, TV Flickers. Number 2 versus 4, Jay Leno versus Relax. All right, boys, it's decision time.
Oh my god. You get any closer
I'm
to a
flipping a
choice?
coin.
Yeah, flipping a coin.
I don't have one.
I'm
How about I pick for you and Coop
Let's see.
picks for Brandon?
I'm good.
No,
Who's
because
got
I'm
2
involved
tails?
in both of them.
Oh, all right, how about I pick for both of you? You both are going against fucking Steve.
Yeah.
How about that? This way nobody really pay. Everybody gets to hug, I guess.
Oh.
Didn't Donkey Puncher just knock me out of the other league?
Yeah, he did. You want some revenge?
Which league was that? The
No, that's the one you didn't want to play him in. That's Green Solutions.
Yeah, that was Leno's that you didn't choose me
You
in.
didn't choose him. You chose somebody else.
Oh, okay. I chose the commish.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. I hate picking.
Mm.
It's the worst.
It's brutal. It is fucking brutal.
Decide your fate.
Round 2. Fight!
And I just realized that I lost quite a bit of my team here this last week.
Who'd you lose?
I probably lost Kamara
Possibly
and I lost David Montgomery.
for the year. Yeah, that's brutal.
So I lost 2 running backs in my bye week.
Well, you wouldn't be Peyton Manning if it wasn't, right?
Oh, you still got Kyron and Bijan, so I wouldn't cry too much about that. But you are down to Kyron and Bijan if Kamara's out.
You know what? I guess I'm gonna let
Go with the gut.
the site decide,
Just go with the gut.
and it's telling me Donkey Puncher is gonna score less, so I'm going with Donkey Puncher.
Donkey Puncher.
The
All
donkeyest
right.
of
Let me-
punchers.
I honestly think Dark Star Dragons is gonna score less, but
You don't trust yourself.
I don't.
All right, let me see how I change this. So we want to
I
move.
don't know.
Who's your
CJ
choice,
Stroud
bud?
really hasn't been playing that great. His
He
numbers
hasn't had a
aren't
good
that
year
good.
at all, really.
Baker Mayfield's about the only one I'm scared of. AJ Brown only got 9 points or so last time he played Washington. I mean, I tell you, I'm scared of Baker Mayfield and Bucky Irving pretty much on
That's only two guys. You got Bijan and Kyron. I wouldn't be worried about that.
Donkey Puncher's team. Dark Star, I'm worried about more players, I believe. Like
Not quite sure how to change the matchups.
Chase
again.
Brown, he's been doing really good. Puka, Drake London can go off against the Giants. You got Kelsey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Donkey Puncher.
All right, I'm gonna try some. See if this works.
And I was actually leaning towards Dark Star, but I don't know why I'm picking Donkey Puncher. The coin told me to pick Donkey Puncher. And so does the site.
So does the same.
Based on predictions.
Based on what all the arrows are pointing at, I'm just gonna go ahead and go that way. There. Follow
Yeah, I
this
mean, I
order.
flipped a coin 2 out of 3 times, and it said Donkey Puncher both times.
He's gonna win.
The site says Donkey Puncher.
I don't know
So
how
I
to get
guess
it to
that's where I gotta go.
change matchups.
It's probably under commish thing. I would assume.
We're in week 16, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna go Donkey Puncher versus Killer Cards, and Dark Star Dragon versus Won't You Be My Neighbor.
If I win, can I change the rule
This isn't the All Flex League. so-
All right,
to no more
And-
picking?
I guess. Fuck.
As soon as you do this, we're done, bud. We're done.
Yeah, well, man.
Just do it. Just fucking do it. Go with the gut. Chances right, the gut's right most of the time. I don't even need to be in this no more.
All right, we're gonna rubber match
The
it.
gut's right. You're saying?
So I
So
lost
should've went
week
with Dark
1.
Star?
Should have went with your gut.
I lost in week 1. I won in week 13. Both weeks, 0 bye weeks, so we were full strength. And I'm gonna play Green Solutions victory in the
I was
semifinals.
right from the beginning. Y'all were hugging and shit.
It's fucking brutal, but I think this is my best
Wow, I wanna
chance
look at
to
this
knock
guy.
him out. And I'm picking the better of the 3 teams. I really am, but I think it's my
I
chance.
beat Dark Star.
I think it's going to be rough next week. So this will be our
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough.
This will be
when
a
you're
rubber
playing
match.
for
Yeah.
third
Yeah.
time,
place.
and we're playing for a third time this season.
Yeah.
We're 1-1.
What happens if we tie though? Just for fucking shits and giggles.
And you're gonna
Rock, paper, scissors for that shit?
I might end up regretting it. I might look back and be like, "Oh, I could have beat him in week 17, and I would have smoked Matt or fucking Ryan."
I haven't made my mind completely up yet. Here.
Wait, it's already
So-
been changed.
I'm texting Ryan.
Well, ours
Oh my
is set
God, I
then.
beat Dark Star. I creamed him.
Yeah, because we're already set to play Tony.
What? Yeah, because
And-
he changed it already. When he said he was going to face you, that's what he was looking for.
Oh no, I can't change that one. That's Ryan's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you
It's
meant
already set
we're
that
already
way.
we're already scheduled to play each other, so I'm just gonna have it leave it alone. That's the way the matchup was set. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
I really think the other 2 teams are weaker for sure. But I think this Washington matchup could be tough for the
I
Eagles.
think
They're
they're
going
gonna
into
win.
Washington. I think the Eagles are going to win.
No,
but
they're not. I'm talking Washington's going to win this game, man.
I think it's going to be low enough.
This is going to be the one where Jade Daniels puts his stamp on fucking offensive rookie of the year.
What's Eagles Commanders spread?
Probably come up but
45.5 for the over under. Eagles 3.5 point favorite.
So
Road
on that,
favorite.
now-
45.5's kind of a average-ish number.
yeah.
Not real low.
Now, if you got just a little betting tip, I don't know if you guys know. Typically, the home team is given an automatic 3 points, and then the line is adjusted after that. So, I mean, really, if you're thinking about it, a 3.5 point favorite for the Eagles is really a 6.5. So it's
on a
basically-
neutral.
Yeah, on a neutral, it'd
Yeah.
be 6.5.
But I think it's going to be low enough that Hurts, Barkley, and Brown can't all hurt me. Maybe two of them do, but all of them can't. And then I just got to hope everybody else doesn't kill me and my team actually shows up a little bit.
That's really all I need to hope is that my team shows up because I feel like I can beat anybody if my team shows up.
I lost Jameis, so I lost my second quarterback. I don't have another one. So I'm
For
just
which league?
Ryan's RSO.
I got a couple.
So I'm just rolling Josh Allen at quarterback.
Trade it.
Not that one.
I'm bench Najee
am-
Harris. I'm going to play Isaac Garendo and James Conner. And I've got CeeDee Lamb,
Man.
Jamar Chase, Juwan Jennings, and Puka Nakua. I'm going to play all over Devonta Smith. And I got Kittle, and I'm playing T. Higgins as well in my flex. So we'll see.
Oops.
I hope I don't regret.
It is, yeah. Who do I get?
And he's one of the higher scoring teams in the league. Just came off a massive game, 147.
Well, no matter how it works, I know I'm gonna pick the wrong person. So
Yeah.
that's
Well-
just how I roll.
Both weeks we played were full strength weeks, week 1 and week 13.
Well, week 13. Did I have Derek Carr that week? I don't know, because I
Yeah.
don't have
All right,
Derek
I
Carr.
guess Donkey Punch.
You didn't play him, but you had him.
Well, yeah, because I think he was hurt. So.
No, he outscored Cooper Rush.
Who did?
But I had Jameis and Allen combined for 70.
Yeah, that's right. Because Jameis decided that he was going to blow up.
Went
that
off on
game.
Denver.
Yeah.
Almost 500 yards, 4
It was
touchdowns.
Such a fucking weird.
So that's
game.
not going to happen again, obviously.
Well, you never know.
Well,
DTR gets hurt.
I was
Jameis
saying-
has to come back.
I'm
in.
not going to, well, he's not going to do it for my team, that's for sure. God, I hope I don't regret fucking not picking the easy matchup.
All right, well we got it set. It looks like so.
Easier matchup.
Well,
All right, well, we'll revisit next week.
Yeah, we'll find out how disappointed.
Maybe even we're
What
going to
are
do
you
our
guys
pod
really
next week,
disappointed?
Christmas night.
And the game should be
Games,
done.
we'll already have 2 games in the book when we go back and do these reviews. So
Yeah, we can talk about who's in, and then kind of
Yeah.
look at what's already gone for people.
we'll see if Peyton Manning advances any teams on through to the finals.
I mean,
I
Peyton
just
did win a
hope,
couple Super Bowls in the end, so I mean, you
Yeah.
got to win some
Yeah.
eventually.
Wow,
But
I mean, I honestly can't remember the last time Brandon won a championship.
I don't think his name's on any of these, are they?
He's got to be on one of these somewhere, maybe.
Let's just take a
No.
second.
No, he's not on any trophy. It's been
I
since
won before
the
we started
trophies.
putting names on them.
So you're more
the
like
pressure's
you're more like
getting
a
to
Cam
it.
Newton. You're all right.
All right,
Telling
well,
you, I won like fucking 5 in a row before we started putting names on them.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
you guys had
yeah.
all those rookies playing.
now that we have no way to prove that, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk to you next week. See how this went. See if me and you
All
made the
right.
right calls by playing Steve. So we both picked Steve.
Yeah.
So
We did. We both picked Steve.
Yep.
Okay.
we both picked
so
him.
two of
Superman.
So either he's going to be talking some shit next week, or
or two
we're going to
of
be
you
laughing together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
sea walking all over you.
All right, man.
All right,
later.
everybody, stay
Later.
high.
Always.